So this is a piece, Kola nut. The Kola nut oxidizes and it takes on an orange, kind of almost rust character. Purple versus that. This is what it looks like when it's freshly grated, and within a few seconds it becomes this really orange color. And you can cut it with a knife. It's funny because it tears, right? You can tear it apart. I wouldn't say break because there's a rubberiness to it, but when you eat it, there's a crunch. Can you hear that? And then you get the first wave of bitterness, but you just chew it. It's kind of like a chewy nut, but there's some astringency because you can feel a little bit of tightening on your tongue, a bit of powderiness. Now I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to drink water. There's some bitter things that change their character when you drink water, like asala, which is Nigerian black walnut. It's bitter to taste. And then when you drink water, your mouth becomes sweet. So let me see if that happens here. I can't remember with Kola nut. You know, like when you experience things that are similar, sometimes you mix up what you know, right? You apply one to the other. Oh, yes. There's a sweetness. It decays quickly and goes back to the bitterness. You get that sweetness of, do you know the sweetness of saccharin? That tastes a little bit artificial, but you get that saccharin sweetness. There's almost a chemical quality to it. And I went into the kitchen. Kola nut syrup, Kola nut smoothie, some Kola nut jelly, Kola nut candy. The first thing I made on my journey of exploring the Kola nut was a syrup, because I was like, you know, Kola drinks, I want to see what it looks like. Kola nut is in the same family as cacao, cocoa pods, but also okra. So can you imagine what happened when I first made the syrup? Yes, it was extremely viscous, just like okra. And to restore it to the consistency of a syrup, I blended it. Random way. The reason I thought of blending was because I'd seen this video from Stephen Moto Cooks, and it made me think about that. It doesn't have that dark brown color because most Kola drinks have caramel in them. It does taste quite interesting. And once that was done, I was like, oh, okay. The shreds remind me of coconuts, so maybe I'll make some coconut candy. But I think that viscosity in the Kola nut itself made that impossible. It was great. You could see the caramel foaming. It just never set. And you can even still see some of that. You can still see that. Can you see that stretch? It just never formed. In this case, gel was stronger than caramel and the binding ability of sugar. So the third thing I made was a smoothie of sorts. And what I did here was take the Kola nut that had cooked in the syrup and then just blended it with water to get this carrot-looking, pumpkin-looking drink. For the jelly, I used the Kola nut syrup with gelatin and a bit more sugar. And I was quite disappointed in the color because what started out as a clear golden jelly became this cloudy thing. I mean, it went from this, you see that golden color, to kind of this pale brown thing. I was happy with the consistency though. It's jiggly and love it so much. Okay, taste tests coming up.